Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his men.
Ah, that same pale-haired hidden wretch, that Rosalie, torment him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to Juliet, have sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Ah, any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter master. How he dares, being there.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead. Stabbed with a rhyme trained black eye, shot through the ear with a love song. The very pink of his heart cleft, white, the blank, boys, both shaft. And he's a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
Oh, more than a prince of cats, I can tell you. He's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing Greek songs. Keeps time, distance, proportion, resting his minimum rest. 1, 2, the third in your bosom. Oh, the very butcher of a silk bottom. A duelist, a gentleman of the first and second class. Oh, the immortal pasado, the punto reverso, the high. What? The box of such anti-plastic affecting. This new turning of essence. By Jesus, a very tall man, a very good plate, and a very good whore. Grandson, that we shall not afflict it with these strange flies, these fashion mongers, the news personal means, who stand so much on the news forms, the old East, on the old bench, their bones!
Here comes Romeo.
Without his robe, like a dry hearing flesh, how art thou, fish fight? Now is he for the numbers, that preacher. Flower in Laura to his lady was but a kitchen wrench. Mary, she had a better love to be rhymed. Dido, a dowdy, Cleopatra, a gypsy, Helen, a hero, and Hiddings, a harlot. This be a grey eye or so, but not to the purpose. Signor Romeo, bonjour, there's a French salutation to your French slap.
Good morning, gentlemen. What counterfeit did I give you?
The ship, sir, this leave. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may show courtesy.
Such a case as yours constrains a man to bony hands.
Meaning to courtesy?
Thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
I'm the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right?
Well done is my pump for flower.
Well said, follow me this jest now, till thou hast worn out the pump, that when the single soul of its worn, the jest may remain the wearing soul. Singular.
Oh, single soul jest, solely singular for its singleness.
Come between us, Benvolio. My words fade.
Switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, if the witch runs the wild goose, I choose chase. I have done, for thou hast more the wild goose. In one of the wits danced, I'm sure I have the whole 5. I was with you there for the goose.
That was never with me for anything, and that wasn't there for the goose.
I will bite thee by the ear for that jest.
Nay, good goose, bite not.
The wit is a very bitter sweeting. It is a sharp sauce.
Is it not well served into a sweet goose?
Oh, here's a wit of Cherville that stretches from an inch narrow to an elbow.
I stretch it out for that word broad, which at its the goose, goose the far and wide, a broad goose.
This better than roaming for love. Now thou art sociable, now thou art Romeo. Now art thou, what art thou? By art as well as by nature, for this prevailing love like a great nature that runs, lolling up and down to hide his bubble in a hole.
Stop there!
Press me to stop my tails against the hair.
The whales have made the tail large.
Who art deceived, I would have made it short, for I was to come to the whole depth of my tale and mean, indeed to occupy the argument, no longer.
Here is goodly gear.
A sail, a sail!
So, good morrow, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, good, fair, gentle woman.
Is it good then?
'Tis no less, I tell you, for the bowie hand of the deal is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you, what a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mourn.
I thought it is well said, for himself to mar. Quoth that, gentlemen, each any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you found him than when you saw him. I am the youngest of that name, for fault over worse.
You say well.
Yeah, it's the worst will. Very well took, in face. Wisely.
If you be he, sir, I desire some conference with you.
Oh, above, so ho! Sir, unless I hear in this Lenten pie, that is something stale, and a whore it'll be spent. Old hair whore, and an old hair whore, it's very good man in Lent. But a whore that is whore, it's too much for a score, when it whores you'll be spent. Farewell, ancient lady, lady.
Very farewell. What saucy merchant was this that was so full of his robbery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself speak, and will talk more in a minute than he will stand for in a month.
And speak anything against me, I'll take him down, as were inster than he is, and 20 such jacks, and if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy name, I am none of his flirt girls, I am none of his skin mates. Now for God, I am so vexed, that every part about me quivers, pray you, sir, a word, and as I told you, my young lady bides me inquire you. Out that she bade me say, I will keep to myself, but first let me tell you, if you should lead info a food's paradise, if they say, it were a great cross, kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman. Young, and therefore I should deal double, really truthing, and if anything will be offered any gentlewoman, and every week dealing.
Commend me to thy lady and mistress, I protest unto thee.
Good heart and thy faith, I will tell her as much. Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse, thou dost not mark me?
I will tell her that you protest, and it will be like a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her device. Some means to come to church this afternoon, and there she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shaved and married. Here's for thy pains.
No, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon? Okay, sir, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour my man shall be with thee. And bring thee cords made like a tackled stair, which to the high-top gowns of my joy must be my convoy in the secret night. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy lady.
God in heaven bless thee, hark you, sir.
What sayst thou, my dear nurse?
Is your man secret, or you nearer say? But who can make a counsel by putting one away?
My man's as true as steel, I warrant thee.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord, when she was a little thing, praying thing. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that would fain lay knife aboard. But she, good soul, has a there that you may brand, a very brand, as I see him. Lang her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the proper man. But I'll warrant you, when I say so, she looks as pale as anything in the Brussels world. Does not Rosemary and Rosemary begin both with a letter?
I nurse both with an R.
I mocker, that's a dog's name, R. R is for thee. No, I know it begins with another letter. And she hath the prettiest something, or I sound, and Rosemary, that it would be so good to hear it.
Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times!